then I can talk. Oh my God, it was such a nice ride. Thank you guys for being with me. Oh my God, I should, yes. I should, Janice. Um, yeah, nimetoka. I'm out. I'm out. There's my train. That's the one I was riding in. Quite a long train. Oh, trying to find to connect with my data. I think I'm live now. Okay. Ati, Janice, imagine I don't know how to loop. I'm trying to learn these things, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, but I think I will. Oh, like that. Yes, it's real time. I was in the train. Like when I was going to meet a friend earlier in the day, and I did the same thing. So actually, Baton Lisa was following me when I was going to town to Copenhagen, and then I decided to do this on my way back. But I'll throw it on the. I'll throw it. I'll put it in my live. I'll share it. I'll make it public after this. Yeah. Ati kizungu. Kibaton Lisa. Usinichekeshe. You don't make me laugh. Hey, you have to try, man. Speaking the English on the nose. Hmm? I hope you guys are doing fine. Nilikuwa kwa shimo, nilikuwa kwa tunnel where you go down under the rails so that I can cross the road there. But karibuni, nice to see you guys. I think I'll go this way. Then you can see the way I walk to go to the station. Just a minute. Can you hear the birds? My favorite things. You know I love birds. Oh, Aki pole. Basi nitaenda tu kuongea. Aki, listen to the birds. Jameni. Oh, sorry about that. I can show you like the front, then you can see this place, how it looks. It's a small town, but it's a nice place. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a nice place. Trying to get back on. Yeah, but guys, Janice, imagine I wanna jump in one of your lives, but I haven't been. I think every time I've seen you like live twice, and I could not come in. But next time you're live, I'm coming. I'll come and watch. Even if I'm busy, I'll just put my phone on and connect. Yeah, Lisa looks nice. It does. It is nice. Yeah, people have nice places here. but it's also like it's an hour away from the capital by train or by car. So it's not so expensive to have a big house like this. You know, like now in Copenhagen, you can't afford something like this. But we live quite far. Who else is here? Please write a comment. I can see there are 4 people actually. I'd like to know who else is there. But so welcome. Janice, I'll just give you moderator. So next time I go live, you can be a moderator as well if you want. Then you can connect. Look at those flowers. Lisa, button Lisa unaenda live leo ama ulichoka? Oh, maybe he can't hear me. Just Janice, when are you going live? I can. No, it's not a silly question. The houses, they're expensive, I think, but people don't buy cash mostly. Everybody buys like a mortgage, like on a mortgage for 30 years. So, if you spread for 30 years, then it's not expensive. But these may be the prices like you'd buy houses in Nairobi. Maybe Nairobi is a bit expensive. Also in Natagemea, which part of Nairobi. But they're pretty expensive, I think. But it's normal. Yeah, maybe they're the price like in Buruburu or something like that, or South Sea. The house would cost the same as like one of these ones you're seeing here. But it's also very expensive to pay rent. And also to buy a house, I think, depending on how much people make. But yeah, mortgage is like that. But at least you won't be chased out by a landlord. And somehow I think a mortgage will be cheaper than renting, because then the landlord can always hike up the price, you know. So yeah. But it's a very, very small town. Onasaini right now is going to, it's past 9 for sure. It's going to 9:30 and there's nobody on the road. There's nobody on the road. I'm completely alone. It's quite a different life, especially what just jameni button Lisa usinichekeshe. I love the way you ask questions. But it's like buying a house, but if you don't have the 1 million, then you borrow 1 million from the bank, so that you own the house, you and the bank, you own the house. That is just what mortgage is. And usually you pay like 10%, 20%, and then maybe the bank will loan you 80%. And then, yeah. But then you pay it over 30 years, mostly here. Nobody ever buys a house like thinking, oh, I'll pay it off. Even when people, like when you die, your children will be left with your debts. So, yeah, 1 million krona. 1 million krona is a very cheap house, even in this little village of where I live. Like, if you're lucky, you can buy a house for 2 million krona. And kronas is like, the equivalent of shillings is 20 shillings per krona. So that's 20 million shillings for a normal house, for a normal family. Just Janice. Yes, and then you pay it off after 30 years, and then it's yours. But even now, even if you own it with a bank, you still call it yours. Yeah, yeah, kabisa, kabisa. Ni kawaida sana. Nobody can afford to have. People don't have money here as such. Not like in Kenya. Some people have so much money, you know. Hapa tuko equalized. There's nobody who is super rich. Well, there are some, but especially in Denmark, in Europe, um, there are not people who are super, super rich. Maybe in the States, America is different. Lakini huku, even people who are poor, they can still afford to buy a small house. This one over here is like a kindergarten. Don't know if you can see it. It's like a small kindergarten where people come, small kids, they bring their kids here. Hey, you guys are walking with me all the way to home. This is fun. Ni vizuri niko na hii, what is it called? Power bank, because this one of mine does not last long. Kweli kweli kabisa, it's a village. Ata Copenhagen is the capital, is small. Yani ni kama tu I think you think Copenhagen kama tu being in Westlands. It's so small, but it's very clean. Like, look at this. It's so clean, which is nice. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think also Nini in Kenya they've also started. They've started. They've started mortgages now, but I think in Kenya the mortgage system, it's pretty. The interest rates are high, I think. Ni kweli matajiri wako, because Copenhagen pia, okay, it's a really old city, but there's one part in Copenhagen in napenda where I love most. It's called Nørrebro. It's like Isili. It's so nice. Ni kama, you know, you meet all different cultures, but it's a small place, and you find a lot of different, you know, nationalities, cultures. But the rest of Denmark mostly is a lot of Danish people. But sasa hiyo hapo uko na pondo napenda. Ni kama mtu ameenda, you know, Isili, not even Isili, like where am I thinking? Yeah, Islando. I decided to go around and go through the forest. Sana. Nimeishi huku for 15 years. Mimi ni mwenyeji. I have lived here for 15 years, so I can call myself. Yeah, I think I can go through there. I'll go around. I can call myself. I can speak the language and everything. Yeah, nilikuja huku in 2008. Yeah, so that is what, 15? Mani 15 years. Hesabu ni ngumu. Kabisa. I lived here. I've lived here long enough. Half my age, almost. India. Okay, I'm not 30. I'm older than that. Oh, but it feels long now. Kweli, but on Lisa. Yeah. I managed to get the passport. So yeah, it's really nice. But I still have my Kenyan passport, to be honest. This is where I go every day in this forest. I can walk for like 2 hours, especially now. And like now it's almost 10 o'clock and it's still light. So, and I can walk and I'm not scared. That's the other thing about being in Hakuna Ukora. You're not, you don't feel insecure or unsafe. Mostly. I mean, of course, there's Ukora kila mahali, like there's craziness everywhere. But I feel safe. Yeah. Maybe I'll do one of these days. I think I'll do Iko Sana. Hello, Jakisa. Yeah, maybe one of these days. Imagine I think I'll do a real live where I'm live on, not, not taking train rides, not silent lives. I think I'll do a live where I'm talking about how it is to move here and live here, because just Janice, you're right. Racism is there so much. Even worse than the countries like tuseme Stato, UK. I don't know. I can't compare. Lakini at least huko, people talk about it. Here, people don't talk about it. In Kamatu, we are just pretending everything's perfect. And also because we are small minority. We are not many. There are not a lot of, Danish population is also small. I think the whole of Denmark, there are not even 6 million Danish people. It's like 5 point something million people in this country. So you can imagine the immigrant community, they are not a lot, they're not many. You guys, look at this. This is the forest I love. Melanin. Just Moses, karibu sana. Hi, Moses. Nice to see you here. Thank you so much for saying hi. Melanin. No, you come here and you're proud of your melanin. Like I am. You have to. But it's true. You have to be, to grow a thick skin. Yeah. So one of these days, yes, I will do a live about that, because if we don't talk about our own experiences, nobody knows what we're going through. And then people also come here having expectations. Like for me, when I was moving here, I didn't know how it is to live here. I didn't know anyone. Oh, I knew one girl who was a Tanzanian girl I had met in Kenya. Oh, but she scared me. She told me how racist people are here. Like now, but like now, she was like, oh, people don't want to sit next to you in the bus. But I didn't experience that. I think here you have to recognize culture watu, because like here in Denmark, people don't like being so close to each other. Hata mimi saidi nimelearn tu naingia kwa train natafuta mahali kwenye hakuna watu nakaa hapo. So it's not like someone is being racist against me. Ni vile tu wanataka space yao. Okay, but on Lisa, let me tell you here, even if I'm like mixed person, they see you as not white. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you the truth. Nobody sees the difference. So it doesn't matter your skin or your complexion or melanin level. I hope that my internet is not losing. I hope it's not buffering, because the other time I tried to do a live in the forest and then like the internet, my network wasn't so good. I hope you can still see me properly. Yeah, but this is, yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if it's not like they don't like it. Nivile too, they are reserved in a way. And I think when you come from somewhere like Kenya, for sure, like that's what I know. Kenya ndio najua. You know, Kenya, we are very open, we are very welcoming to strangers. Oh, so you feel like when I was coming, I was thinking, oh, that's how everybody is in the world. But then I realized, wow, here people are a bit closed down, even with themselves, you know, even with their own families. People are not so open like the way we are. Hi, Jakisa Moses. I am in a small little town in Denmark because this is where I live. So I've been doing a live when I was riding in the train to come home. Yeah, then I just continued because I had company. Just Janice and Baton Lisa. And I don't know who else is here. Uh, I can't see who else is here. Oh, maybe we are just the three of us. Yeah, but yeah, this is how it is. But I live in a small village, and I have my friends. They live in the main city, which is much more easier in terms of, I don't know. Like now, if I want to go to the shop, I think it's like 1.5 kilometers away. So, but here people are used to it. Wanaingianga tu kwa bike, wanapanda bicycle. There they are. Or like mostly in Denmark, people use a lot of like bicycles a lot. Really, they are very humble in that way. People have bicycles and small cars, so different, like from American style. Thank you, Baton Lisa. Please, thank you so much for helping me because I never remember to ask people to subscribe and like. Yeah, I'm going to put this one up because nilisikia mahali who told me, I was watching a YouTuber who said that when you do a live, I don't know how true this is, when you do a live and then you don't post it, you don't share it, those watch hours, they disappear. They're not counted if you keep it as public. So I think I'll put this up even if it's a little bit unplanned because it was supposed to be a silent train ride. Now it's a lot of stories on the walk and talk. Yeah, and this is where I live. The sun is almost setting now. Yeah, imagine I'll make it public, Janice, because I don't know if it's true. Because otherwise, people lose a lot of hours if YouTube doesn't count the live hours if you put it in private. I'm not sure, but I'll put it up. In any case, no one watches like all the way to the end. So bora tu watu like someone anaona hata kama ni the first, I don't know, 3 minutes makes a difference. It counts because nilisikia mahali Baton Lisa, nilisikia YouTuber mwingine like an American YouTuber alikuwa na live juzi, by the way, hata nikajoin live yake na I think he was just saying, na nikamuuliza kama ni live nimefanya, and then I don't share it later, hata kama hiyo live ilikuwa na 3 hours and then I don't share it. Alisema ati kama it's private ama unlisted ati YouTube doesn't count those hours. Hey, I don't know how correct that is, but I'm telling you, I'll be putting any crap, even if it's nonsense. I've been making crazy videos or not very nice videos. I'll just put them. What will happen? The worst that will happen is that people will see and they'll think I'm not serious. But yeah. Yeah, ukishamaliza. Like I also, yeah, I think it's supposed to be public. Like when you finish the live, what I do on my phone like it starts processing, and then mpaka mi mwenyewe nienda nirudishe public tena. That's how it is on my settings. Sijui why it's like that. So I have to. So sometimes nilikuwa nafikiria, like there's one I did for like a walk in the forest. I didn't realize, like a whole hour, and then I didn't realize ati my internet was not so good. Kwa hivyo ilikuwa ina buffer. Unaona miti ina disappear. So, and then I was like, maybe I don't need to post this. Although nilikuwa nimegain my watch hours hapo. And then when he said that, I was like, wow, nitaituma. I will put it up, even if nobody ever watches it. They'll think it's crap. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be doing that. I think it's good to do that. Maybe we can ask someone who knows. Sijui kama kina Juma wana postingi zao zote hizi zote anafanyanga, like do they post them? Na kama hawazipostingi, do they lose those hours zenye tuna watch? I don't know. Yeah. My dears, I think I will go home now, and nimekaribia home. Nitaenda hata sijakula. Alafu nikisha kula nitajump kwa live yenye, if any of you will be on the live, I will just start watching you. So thank you so much for being with me. Let us be monetized soon. Imagine hiyo party tutafanya sisi wote tukiwa monetized. Just Jani sijaangalia how far you have to go before you get monetized. Lakini mimi na Baton Lisa, we are still like, Baton Lisa, how many subscribers do you have? You have 200 something? Abu, let me check. I can't be able to see I can't be able to go to your channels. I'm such a newbie in this YouTube business. Oh. Sawa sawa. Kwaherini. Thank you. Bye. Now I think I'm home. Bye guys, see you soon. I will definitely jump in some live, whichever one of you guys is there. Then we can continue chatting. Thank you so much for being with me.